Hello, and welcome to Noah's Ark Carpentry, Carpenterholics. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make an iPhone glass shield. You might be asking, what do we use this for? Now for me, I use this for my phone because I love to use my iPhone, especially while we're recording in the workroom. Now for this, it will be great for getting up close-up cuts, especially if you have sawdust flying at your camera. Yes, why don't you just use a little piece of plastic or something like that? Well, you want to use this, the poly stuff, the acrylics, because the wood dust does not stick to it. It does not have static. Now, let's get started. Alright guys, so to begin, I start by setting my fence to 3/4 of an inch, and as well as my blade a little bit, just a hair higher than 3/4 of an inch, and I take my whitewood pine, which is 3/4 of an inch thick, and I start by cutting 4 strips, making sure that they're at least 7 inches long. Okay, so I go ahead and take in my my miter channel for the saw, and I make sure I make a nice cut that is at least 6 15/16 long, and I cut 2 of those to that, and then I go ahead and cut 2 pieces to 4 and 1. Okay, so I go ahead and go over to my custom router table, and I set the fence to 1/4 of an inch from the inner edge, and I do a sink of approximately 1/4 inch. So I go ahead and I router out the insides from front to back completely, and making sure to make a few passes to get every little hair cleaned up nicely. And after I'm done with this, I'm going to go over to the acrylic sheets and cut that. So I go ahead and I mark out where I want to cut it, so I lay the frame out around it according to the size of your iPhone. Really, you just want to make it best fit for you. So go ahead and cut it out. Remember that you have a 1/4 inch sink in there, and that frame will just pop on nicely around it. Now note when you are cutting this, especially acrylic glass on it, it's a lot easier to snap it off and score, but a lot of times you're going to want to do this where you have well ventilation or a face mask, because this stuff smells awful when you're cutting it, especially on a table saw. So make sure you have A, proper ventilation, B, proper face coverage, and C, a face mask or a dust filter of some kind. Or just go ahead and do it outside, which I would highly recommend if that is an option. Let the let the room clear out before it. These fumes will be nasty. So clean up your edges, get a nice cut, and you will be good to go. Take that over, put some glue on it. I use a polyurethane glue just to fit around the edges, and then just glue it together and you will have a nice protector. Now you can use this protector for a lot of things. What I will be using it for is I will be connecting it to my stand, and I will be using it for close-up cuts. So if you have sawdust flying at your camera and you have a phone case where it creates static and the wood will stick to the static, or if you have a non-porous surface, it will stick to it. Now this is my end result. It's a little off center on the sides, but I made it like that on purpose. I think you will get a nice product. Have a wonderful day. Tune in for future videos. Cartoonaholic signing out.